Hey, what's going on, everybody? Fishing Big Mike, Catfish Cause, Pontoon Jody. What's going down? I'm a little early, but that's okay. I am. I'm at a new spot today. I'm. This is another one of those holes. Actually, right up there, just a little further, there was a car found at the end of this marina, sitting in about 24 feet of water, back from 20 years ago. There, it was crazy. What's going on, Martin? I am looking. So we're in the same creek here. Uh, I usually fish about half a mile upstream and even further. This is a part of the inlet that comes for the Darby Creek into the Delaware River. So this is completely tidal. We got fish jumping out there. So there may be some stripers in this area. So I'm gonna try to fish for everything. I got garlic shrimp, I got jello chicken, and I'm gonna cut up that trout as well. So hopefully there's some. It's a low tide. We got a low tide going on right now. Hey, 217, what's going on? Yeah, so we got a low tide, guys. I was able to fix my moderator thing, so I got a bunch of people that are moderators now. Probably 7 or 8 of you. They're all moderators. You can share out links, do what you need to do. I'm going to get these baits out. We got a low tide, but then it's going to switch to high tide. Obviously, there's some wind conditions. I'm in a bridge. There's a deep hole right here. It's got a shelf and a deep hole out there, right underneath this overpass is where the fish usually are. So let's get some baits in the water, see if we can get a bite really fast. I'd have to say this place is a little snaggy. Um, there are some snags, so I'm going to be careful of that. Uh, so we'll just see what we can do. Hopefully, everyone can see the rods because this is. I've never really fished here with a live stream, so we'll see what happens. It looks like the tide is coming back in. Honestly, I think the tide is actually coming back in, but it's kind of weird. Huh. Yeah, the tide's actually pushing back in. That's strange. Oh, we'll see what happens. Doesn't matter. Hopefully you guys can see that rod right there. All right, yeah, you guys can see that rod. I'll push this a little more. Hopefully the white won't make everything all messed up. So, yeah, actually the lines are going back this way. Interesting. Huh. So I guess we're going to be in a changeover because it looks like stuff is pushing in and there's some residual pushing out. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. But we're going to see. I mean, we got some. I'm on a dock, on a little dock at Stingers. It's probably about 7 minutes away from my house. We really, yes, lunch break, Danny Stone. That's right. That's what we're doing. We're doing the lunch break catfish hunt. This is definitely a good place. I casted that rod out kind of towards the middle inside that overpass, and it's now on the outside of the overpass. So we'll see what happens here. So we just have our rods basically set up, leaning against the dock, and we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, this rod went out. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna. Huh. I think I'm gonna recast this a little further out because the tide's coming in. It didn't go out pretty far, so I'm gonna try to get this out there again a little further and see what's shaking on this. Let that line sink. It's pretty deep right there. It's a pretty decent sized hole. We'll see. That's one thing I don't know how to do is get these rods to these bait casters because they're kind of awkwardly balanced. It's a little, see how my line's just bumping. That, you know, that water's going in. Yeah, this is just a bump. There's nothing really. Once this tide actually comes up, this tide is usually cooking. Wow. That thing is really sliding over. I don't like that. Well, we'll see what happens. That's kind of interesting. It's gonna be a little off the res. What's going on? It's gonna be a little weird for me to kind of read the chat because I don't have my chair, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I really don't like this bait being straight out over there because this one's set down pretty good. This one was set up pretty nice. This one, I think I'm gonna have to push it out down this way and let it drift a little back. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be hard to set this rod just because the angle. Ooh, jump right there. Yeah, this thing's gonna tangle up already. Yeah, this thing just got tangled up already. So I'm gonna put this bait. I'm gonna cast it out over towards the middle and then go from there. There we go. I'm gonna let that bait sink to the bottom. Yeah, this current is definitely moving. Definitely moving. There we go. That's better. Get down there. Wow. Yeah, this is tight. Wow, that's a tight line right there. I hope no fish get on there that fast. Pull my rod in. That'll be a little scary. Yeah, Yeah, we got a little break. We had rain this morning. We did. Okay, see, that's a lot better. So we definitely had rain this morning. Um, I haven't really fished here yet at all this season, so we're gonna check things out and see what happens here. Oh, yeah, that line is really tight. There's definitely no fish on it, so don't worry about that, guys. Yeah, this is a low tide. I really I really wanted to catch it when it was coming out because this inside that overpass always channel cast. So we'll see what we can do here. Wind's blowing a little bit. We got a steady wind here, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this whole section. No, cause this is not the spot. Um, this is not the spot that Creole told me about. I'm back on the channel. Um, I did stop by the river on my travels today, so I didn't get to see that particular spot. But I was checking out the water and seeing how it was flowing with the rain that just happened. So we're still in good shape for Thursday. It's going to be pretty good. Um, I do want to hit that spot up so bad. Um, that thing, I did take a look at a newer topographical map of that, and it seems like those rocks out there were, um, they were covered. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to access that. It's just I'm not 100% sure that's going to work out. But I'm gonna definitely do some more digging on that just to just to be on the safe side that and to make sure I can actually fish it. Cause I didn't get a message yesterday. I didn't see. You know what? It may be in the new, um, like a new message section that I didn't look at. I can definitely check that when I get back. I'll take a look and see what you messaged me for. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna be out here, for close to maybe an hour or two. I'm just feeling the area around it. Just trying to find out what's going on and seeing if we can catch some channel cats here. It's I mean this is a oh crap. I did it again. Hang on, guys. I gotta do my do not disturb. One moment. We are back, and we are back. My do not disturb is on. Yes, you can send an email to uh, Curtis dot Taylor, the number 9 at hotmail.com. That's my generic email. I have two more email addresses that I have for work. So if you want to send it to one of like that email, Curtis dot Taylor, the number 9 at hotmail.com, that'll be fine. I'll get that and I'll take a look at it. Hey, what's going on, Buck? Good to see you. We're out here on, we're sitting on the dock today. We're gonna be, we're dock fishing for channel cats in the Darby Creek, the same creek that I typically fish on my other areas. This is another day of prospecting at lunchtime. Just taking a look and seeing what's out there, seeing if anything's biting, seeing if the channel cats are moving into this area. I mean, obviously, I know they're upstream. They are definitely upstream. We just need to find out if they're down here too, because this is such a great area to be fishing at. When it gets high tide, as you can see in the on the wood across, it goes up probably uh, one or two more spots from where it's at now. So this place definitely gets pretty high. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna try to fish this area, see if the old channel cats are sitting around. This is the inlet to the marina. There's a marina kind of right here. There's boat docks and everything. We can't fish on the docks. That whole marina, we're not allowed to fish on that dock. So unfortunately, can't do any of that. That would be another great spot because over there apparently is very deep, much deeper than most of the actual river. Um, there we go. Hey, what's going on, Alvin Lewis? Yeah, I'm starting to see the shares. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Share that out, man. I have no issues with people sharing their links to their pages, so we can get more exposure to the community. People are loving these pages, and every time I go on someone else's page and I see 30, 40, 50, people in the chats that are, just it's just going, and this is great. So I'm fishing with anybody just came in. I'm fishing with garlic shrimp on this one, and I'm fishing with Jello chicken. I only have a couple pieces of Jello chicken left, so I'm just gonna use them up because I mean they're about done. They're pretty old right now, so I've been freezing them and unfreezing them. They're pretty stinky, which is good, but I only have like two pieces left. I still got that big trout that I cut the head off of the other day, so I'm gonna slice and dice that thing up and see if these channel cats lay some fresh bait, some fresh meat. But typically, we should start to see some bites here pretty soon. This is a very active area, especially in the summertime. You can cast out within a minute. You're getting bites. I know the weather hasn't been great, so I mean we're trying to figure out, if these fish will bite during particular areas or particular times. It's not that cold out. I mean, I am wearing shorts, so it's really not that cold out. But the wind is really, it's blowing. I mean, there's there's some ripples, definitely a lot of ripples. White caps. Every now and again, you'll see a white cap. I guess because of the speed. But we're gonna start to eventually. Ooh, wow! Something just Knocked my line off. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. That's a cat. That's on them. They're on there. They're playing with it. There we go. Here we go. What do you think it is, guys? You think it's a striper? You think it's a catfish? What do you think it is? What do you think it is, guys? Striper or catfish? We got ourselves a catfish. They are here. He's a little guy. Oh, I got him in the eye. Ah, crap. Got him in the eye. All right, we got one. He's a little guy. Nothing too crazy. But that means they're here. So this is good. It's got a nice solid belly. Yeah, I got him kind of in the eye a little bit, but that's okay. We'll put him back and the fish are here. Ooh, something just jumped right there, it looked like. Oh, no, it was a white cat. So the garlic shrimp seems like it's a good one. Gonna chum the water a little bit. Well, not really. But all right, garlic shrimp did it. See, that's the one good thing about these channel cats here. They are not too picky on what they want to eat. Not too picky. I'm gonna get this one back out there. That dropped down. Yeah, he picked that up pretty fast. I just wanted to hit the bottom. It's pretty deep right here. So, it's, I just don't want that. I don't like this thing coming out sliding so much. That's the one thing about this place is you're gonna get a lot of sliding. See, I can't get that thing to stick, but we'll leave it right there. That fish actually kind of probably took it from over there, so we'll see what happens. Cool thing about this place, um, thank you, Kaz, thank you. The cool thing about this place is, um, the anglers and everything, they actually took the time out to put notches in the, in the, I don't know, this is a composite, some type of composite. And it's got these notches in it, which is pretty cool. Um, so they're, so you can set your rods up and not have them swinging around and everything. There's really not too many places you can, set your rods up. Obviously, you don't need to put them up on top of here just because it's so. You can't really fit your rods in these railings too much. But it's yeah, it's just they just knife these notches out, and obviously the corner. I mean, if you guys don't know, the corners are always the best places to fish. Yeah, you get a corner, that's where you want to be, just because you have the most room and the most access to the water, especially in a place like this for me is very crucial. If you get a bunch of people down here, That's the first place they're going, is right to the corners. This corner back here, there's like a little cutout here, but that's usually the best with right over here, right over this way. It's the best for outgoing tide, just because it's like you can cast down, you can cast down towards that way. And there's three different sections in this water here. There's the one over there, one here, and there's one over there. But this is pretty shallow, so you can get hung up. There's like a lot of debris over there. So we're gonna stick to the main channel for now. Yeah, that was kind of weird how it kept pulling and now it's not pulling anymore. Huh. Interesting. So we got one on the board. That's how we do. That's how it works around here. These channel cats, they like their food. And apparently they're in here. So that's a little below average size. It's about that size. Obviously, you guys see my other channel where I'm up there a lot. My other videos up there is definitely, I don't know if it breeds bigger fish or they've been sitting in there long enough, but we've got some pretty sizable. Ooh, here we go. Hang on a sec. I just want to see if there's a striper out there. I know there's perch in here. We've got some perch, yellow and white perch. If the striped bass come up here, that would be awesome. There's a big, huge flat out that way, out of this main channel. I mean, there's a flat that, I mean, out there, it's like, you might as well just call it it's like a lake. That's how big it is. And in the wildlife preserve, it's always, it's always going up and down during the winter months. It was, I mean, even up further, it wasn't even, there was like hardly any water in it. I don't know about this bait here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got another bite. Another bite. Come on. Yeah, he's got it. He dropped it. Sucker. He dropped it. Should have let him take it for a while. All right, so now we know where the fish are. They're not where this line is, or they're actually feeding on the shrimp instead of they're feeding on shrimp and not the chicken. So what that means is I'm gonna change this up right now. We're not gonna use this Jello chicken, and we're gonna go with. I'm gonna do the trout. I'm gonna cut up some of this trout. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this bad boy up. Actually, let some of that water out. Don't mind me for a second. I'm gonna slice and dice a piece of this trout. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna put any donkey baits on because we're basically catching channel cats. But what I am gonna do is Man, I either need a better knife or this stuff is pretty tough. Crap. Man, you know what? We're just gonna use this piece just like this. Okay, so the meat of the trout isn't that. I don't know. We'll see. So we know the garlic shrimp works. Now let's try some trout. Cast that baby out there. It's not really dropping. All right, set that up right there. Yeah, I definitely have to get a better knife because now this is what I got. So this goes in the water. Come that down a little bit. And we'll use this. We'll use that gut pocket or something, whatever that is, that guts, a little bit later. Depends on if we catch a fish or not. I'm gonna figure out how to. It's fishing with Steve Mosley. What's going on? Glad you're in. We already got one on the board. Pretty fast. We're gonna see how things work out today. It's definitely windy. Definitely windy conditions. I think we have an incoming tide now. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this as is. See what happens. We got one on the board. Nice little channel cat. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too fancy. Nothing that's gonna knock our socks off. But I got the shrimp on this one, and I got some trout on this one to see if these fish like trout. I mean, it's fresh bait, but I'd like to get it out further because I saw it one day when it was nice and calm and it was low tide. So the way it goes is it's pretty deep all through here. It's probably 10 feet maybe right now. I'd say about 10 feet. And then it comes off on a ledge and it's like a hole and like almost like a horseshoe sort of with this drop off right in the middle, right out there. And on the other side it's like a steep, it may even be almost like an undercut underneath the water, which is kind of weird. When I saw it, I'm like, this is pretty interesting. And then it kind of levels off to, whatever it is down there. So, yeah, it's another one of those spots that, it produces fish. I don't think we can't really do too much night fishing on the dock. I think we're not allowed to fish here at night because they lock it up. But during the daytime, when you get on the weekends and it's nice weather, you'll get 6, 8, 10 people out here all fishing, and that's when it kind of gets a little weird because people are it's a tidal movement, and if you don't get this corner spot, I mean, you're not in a good situation. I don't know. I'm not sure I like this. Looks like this rod is a little too close, but it could be on that edge where I want it, which is a good spot. Oh, we got this one out. It's kind of out there, right where that hit. So the tide is definitely moving in. So we'll see what bites. Steve Locke, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I went through the chat the other day, and I just started hitting add moderator, add moderator, and that's all I basically did was just added some of, most, whoever was in that chat for that day. I think pretty much everyone got to be a moderator just so, if you guys have different channels that you want to share out, please do. So we definitely know the fish are biting. We do have an incoming tide. The thing is that the wind's blowing this way, tide's coming this way, which is producing those waves. If the wind was blowing the other way, this would be a better, definitely would be a better situation. Um, I don't mind though. It's fishing. We're out here fishing. This is all good stuff. Oh, what I might try doing with this trout is I might want to cut the belly off. Do you think that's a good idea to cut the belly off and just use the top fillets, or just slice them down and use all of it? Uh-oh. Man, that's nothing. That's just the current taking it a little bit. It may have got off a rock. That's a good thing about these areas. There's definitely a lot of rock structure, especially down inside over there. There's a ton of it. I mean, there's just so much rock structure over there. But eventually, this this boat dock will start to rise ever so slightly over the course of the next like few hours, next 3 or 4 hours. It's going to rise up to it'll probably come up, it'll probably be about right here when it's all said and done. Just to give you an example of how much, the dock will rise with this water current and the tide coming in. So we got some people in the house. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see, Danny. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, all everyone. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Off the res. What did Danny Stone say? I'm growing up. That's right. I'm growing up. I got some YouTube skills now. My YouTube skills are coming out. I'm learning how to use this thing. I just want to get to a point where I don't have to use StreamYard because they only give you like 20 hours of content. So it's difficult if you're going live. But if I do, about 2 hours, I get about 10 streams, which is like I'd say like 2 to 3 a week, which isn't bad. I'll take 2 or 3 a week of a couple hours, only if I'm doing, this kind of stuff. If I'm out here for a couple hours, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Rod one, rod one, rod one. Oh, that's a bend. That's a takedown. Come on. Yeah, take it harder. I think he's on there. Think he's on there? Ah, I think he's on there. Nah, he dropped it. He dropped it. Sucker. Come on. Gotta hit that again. Oh no, I think I'm a little too close. I think I need to be out further with this rod. I don't think I don't think I'm in the right position with this rod here. So I have a funny feeling. Yeah, I mean I'm straight down almost with this. I need to be out. Yeah. I need to be out. There we go. That's what we want. We want to be out there with this. We want it to sit. Oh no! Did it go in the hole? We want this one to go right in the hole, which is looks like it's doing. All right, come on, stop, stop right there. All right, there we go. That's where we want that rod. Yeah, it's bouncing. All right, it's just trying to find a good spot. And that float doesn't help. I think we lost the bait. I think we lost our bait on this one. No, it's still there. Fish aren't gonna bite this if it's not set up properly. Wow, this thing's really swinging. Yeah, so what I'm gonna basically do is let the tide take the bait, so it also pulls my line and pulls my weight down a little bit because we got this incoming tide. I just want to keep it like Creole was saying, when that tide and that current and stuff, throw it out there and let it drift into that spot. It looks like it's working its way. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do. I want to see. We got a little soccer ball right here. Anyone need a waterlogged soccer ball? Oh no, I should have done that. Let me get my shoes back. We'll just throw it over there. So we got a soccer ball. Caught something. No problems there. Oh. Nothing. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out the tide, and what I'm trying to do is cast this way, and hopefully it drops drops down, and then sets in right in this area. But I'm kind of messing up a little bit here, and it's kind of taking not exactly where I want it to be, but let's see what we can do here. Bobber. No, is that Jeremy? What's going on, Jeremy? Very nice. Bobbing for Hundo. Is that bobbing for Hundo Bates? Oh man, that would be a pretty big bobber. That would be a huge bobber, actually. That's pretty cool. That would be one giant fish. I don't know. I think Big Mike. You think you could use that, huh? You think you can use that for your fish? I just want to see this trout go down. That's my thing today. Is I mean, obviously we know the garlic shrimp works. That's a staple here. Yeah, that's fish that's given. But I want to see this one go down with the trout. That's gonna be that's gonna be my barometer for these big flatheads on Thursday. If the channel cats will bite it, those flatheads should have a feast with it. I mean, I've caught flathead. I caught a flathead on some trout before, and they were hitting it before. So I wouldn't imagine that they're not going to. Yeah, we catch ballfish, stickfish. I even catch the occasional fish, catfish. Yeah, definitely a little windy. The tides, yeah, tides starting to come in. Definitely starting to come in. But it is windy out here. Not too worried. So yeah, I guess so. From my assessment so far of this whole creek that I've been fishing on for the past 6 months, it seems low, like outgoing tide that has already been pushed out at least halfway through its cycle, low tide, and then the high tide, or the tide coming in at the beginning of its cycle, all the way up until about halfway through the cycle for that curve when it goes up and down. So, like, right in that, like, if you take it and push it halfway, like how the curve goes, so it'll go up like this and down. That's like the whole tide, like this. So if I cut that halfway out, if I cut it and work down below that line, I think that's gonna be my my best odds at catching fish. So I'm at that low tide coming, or the tide coming back in section. So we will see, and we'll see what happens. But I'd love to be out here again one of these days with you guys, and fish into right into that mouth right there, because those channel guys. I mean, I've watched guys sit here and one after another, just bites after bites after catfish after catfish. That might be one of them. That may be a tournament spot. But right now we're just looking for some bites. I don't think this one's in the right position. I think we're gonna have to cast these back out and cast them more this way. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, because they're just swinging too far upstream for me to put them into that bite zone. So we're gonna cast this one out there. Let that do its thing. Down to the bottom. So that one. Oh, 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 oh. Oh yeah. Coming in. Coming in hot. He's better than the last one. I'm gonna have to net this one. I mean, he's not big, but I got about a 6 foot drop that I don't really want to, lose a fish or pull him in. There we go. Fish number 2. Kaboom! Got another one. This one's hooked very nice. All right. He's a little bigger. A little bigger than before. Just a little bit. Not too much bigger, but definitely another one on the board. Let him go. All right. Well, I think we found the bait of choice. But the thing is I only got about 8 pieces of the shrimp. We're going to use this piece again. We're going to feed that right through there. Hook that thing back on there again. Wow, this one's set up. Wow. That thing's locked in there. That chunky rod, that thing is not moving. I think it's caught up on something, but that's okay. See, the thing is, you gotta let that line down because it's pretty deep. There we go. Hit the bottom. Put it in. Tighten down. And the thing is, I'm only using 3-ounce weights. So the current is definitely moving. The current's definitely moving the bait. I mean, you can see. And I think what it's doing is I'm getting it in the channel, and then it's just sliding over to the edge of that channel, and it's locking in right there because it seems like it's stopping right at that spot. And this thing, I want to see this move a little bit. There we go. All right, it's got to stay right there. Perfect. Oh, come on. Oh, no. What is that big? It's a bumper. Get out of the way. Jeez. That bumper coming down river. What the? I don't want to move this line. It's so perfect. Oh, come on. Please don't hit it. Yes. Yeah, we got a. I don't know if you, I don't. I'm not gonna show you guys, but trust me, there's a bumper. Somebody's bumper is coming down the river right now. I mean, there was a car in here, so I mean that's. I'm not surprised there's a bumper. It's a bumper cover, but it's a bumper. It's pretty crazy. Back to chores. Have a good. Hey, Mike's Fishing Home. What's going on? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So we got two. We are in the house with two today already. We are moving along. Two fish on. Hopefully more to come. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one sit in that. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna. The only problem is once again, we don't have a place to use the bathroom, so I may have to improvise. Always using the bathroom. Orange rod. No. 2179. It was that was just the current. The current's moving it. It was basically just sliding it along. Currents. I mean, and the thing is I only have 3 ounce weights on here, so this current will move. This current even sometimes moves 4 ounce weights. Like it will actually, it'll take a, it'll take a 4 ounce weight and it'll yank it. Yeah, there's no doubt that this once this current gets moving fast, and if there's like a storm or something that dumped a lot of water, this thing will crank up. I mean, not as fast as some of the other places that you see, but I mean, it will definitely move. So yeah, right now, I mean, this rod is the 8 foot catfish special, or I don't know if it's a catfish rod or just a regular ugly stick. I think it might be a catfish special. I think that's what Chunky said when he did the giveaway. I'd have to actually go back and check it out, but it's definitely it's got a lot of action. So this tip with a 3 ounce weight, this thing will look like it's got a fish on every time. I mean, or at least a small fish. And I got a pretty big bait on there with the peg float. So I mean, it's gonna move. I just wish it would drop. That's what usually happens on the bigger fish. It just yanks down. And you really get to see the action on it. Hmm. So anybody in the chat going to Jody's challenge tomorrow night? I didn't know if we had anybody in the chat doing that. Anyone? Anyone? All right, fishy fishies. I don't know. I may have to figure out a way to catch some sunnies. Because if this trout doesn't work, I have a little situation on my hands. We we may actually have to start throwing out shrimp to the flathead. Nah, I'm gonna do trout tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. I have to. I gotta see if they're gonna bite it. They ate the eel. They hit the eel. I got a good takedown, a good hit on the eel last Thursday. So cut bait is definitely working somewhat. Um, I caught that one flathead on a live bait. Full panel tomorrow night. I hope so, man. Last time, I mean, everybody bailed because of weather. I mean, I kind of had a little situation myself with the weather, but hey, not everybody, some people when they're on thunderstorms. If it's gonna thunder and lightning, there's no way you should be out on a boat just because that's 100% dangerous. Cool. What was that? Come on, catfish, bite. We need some bites here. We need some bites. I don't know. For some reason, I got that song by Britney Spears and Will I Am in my head right now. The one that's "You are now rocking with Will I Am and Britney." Yeah. Got the party on the dock. John Parker. Ooh. John Parker found a fishing hole. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. He's been hitting on he's been getting those fish lately. What's going on? Yeah, so these baits aren't too far apart. I just want to see if a channel cat will eat some trout. Whatever this is, I'm throwing it out there. Hmm. I don't know what that was. That was some nasty stuff. All right. You guys want to see some rod bends? Come on. Come on, fish, take the bait. Take the bait. All right. Maybe I might have to go with the boat. I'm not sure what I have left. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I got about 8 pieces. That might not be a bad idea. I might just go with the shrimp. Yeah, it feels like the dock is getting a little higher, like bumping up. Yeah, so when I got here, if you look out there, I don't know if you can see them. There's four of them, four horizontal pieces of wood, and then down the bottom, that one was almost completely uh, out of the water, and now it's completely in the water, and it is moving up. All right, see that thing is bumping. It's bumping because there's debris on it. Crap. Yeah, we got something on it. I don't want to move it though because it's a nice, good spot. I'm just gonna leave it. Ah, big fish or skunk. Come on. You know what that means? I don't know, Danny. I don't know. El Gato, what's going on, Catfish fam? El Gato, how's your boat coming along? Heard you had a little issue with it, I think. Like, was it the prop or something like that? Something happened with the prop. Danny, that's that's the old excuse. I'm going for the big fish or nothing. I think Danny's getting a little stirred of Pontoon Jody. He's got the knees shaking. Let's just hope Jody doesn't find those two 20-pound flatheads again. And that could be an issue. We're gonna get this debris off of this thing. We're gonna go to the garlic shrimp. We're not gonna play anymore. Whoa, what was that? Anybody want to fry up some trout? Got a whole bunch of it. You know if you're in need. Got plenty extra. All right, so we're gonna do garlic shrimp. Both these lines. I'm casting this baby out to the other side. All right, this one's going deep. Wow, pretty shallow over there. But it's gonna swing all the way around until it gets hooked up on something. Come on. Stop moving. Stop moving, will you? Stay right there. Yeah, I got two so far. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, folks, we got another angler here. I'm doing a live stream for YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, we got another angler here. He's gonna be fishing with me. I don't know what he's going for, but let's see. We'll see what he reels in. Ooh. Yeah, don't worry, everyone. That rod is bent for a reason. Boat is repaired. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Good to hear. You've been doing an excellent job. So you're not afraid of losing. No one's a nah, Danny. You. Oh, is that the that's the current. Yeah, look at that. I mean, just in the current alone, you can see that rod bending with that weight on there. I mean, I do have 4 ounce weights, but I don't feel like putting them on. I like the pig float to do its job, keep everything off the bottom. If there's going to be a fish, it'll let me know. Ooh. Well, that's what we're gonna try to do tomorrow night, Danny. All right, you and me, buddy. You and me. We're gonna try to get them boat anglers to get a little nervous after we catch them fish. I think if I stick to my plan, I think I mean, I'll try to go out tomorrow and get some sunnies, some bluegill, sunfish, and some sunfish and bluegills. I'll try, see if they're biting. I haven't really. What is that? It's a log. Almost look like a turtle. I'll try to get some bluegills and some big fish. Very nice, Kaz. Go ahead, you fire up that YouTube channel. We're definitely getting. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow night. So I guess Jody. I don't know if Jody's in here, but or does anybody know is Stan gonna be the host again for tomorrow night, or is he gonna be out on the water? Because tonight also, I think 7 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm not sure what the time frame is for Dan at Green Machine Outdoors. He's having his on the water Wednesdays, so he'll be out there tonight. He'll be fishing as well. That'll be cool to see. Oh yeah, Stan the man. Wow. So I'm trying to figure out what happened to the bite. Huh, interesting. Bite kind of shut off a little bit there. Got two pretty fast ones and then nothing. Oh, wow. Hopefully the water level didn't go up too high. Or maybe they're moving into the shallows. I can't fish directly that way. That kind of wouldn't work because the bait in my line might get all tangled up. I don't know. All right, this guy's got some shrimp. He's got some raw shrimp on there, and he's got a weight on the bottom, and he's got like a Kentucky rig sort of. So he might be fishing for some perch. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's got something going on down there. Holy mackerel. I'm not sure he wants it loose, but no. I would say Danny just I would say, I mean, I don't know if I have you. I think I have you. I can message Jody. I have her on Messenger, but I mean, I'm okay. I wouldn't mind just waiting to see who comes on. But if it's anyone from the Potomac, that's not going to be a fair game. That's all I gotta say. They gotta fish for flatheads. They gotta have flatheads in their waters. They can't be fishing for blues, cheaters. Because they have actually been known to catch a couple blues here and there. Wow. That current just ripped that thing. Holy moly. That thing bounced. Just hope it sticks on a rock. Eh, sliding. Alright, as long as it stays right there, I'll be fine. We have to rebait this one because this one had that used shrimp on it. I don't know, do you think? Serious players. Well, could you tell me this, Danny? Do they at least have flatheads in their water? Legit flatheads. I mean, not like more blues than flatheads, but like flatheads. Because if they're just, their primary fish is a blue cat, it's like almost not fair. Cheaters. I'm calling them out. I'm calling them all out. I don't. Yeah, there's too much. See, what I'm thinking or hoping that they're doing is sliding down and then getting hung up on some rocks right about there and burying into the water like that. Perfect. I love it. Starting to figure, oh, ooh, slid off there. Oh, lock in, baby. Lock in. Lock in. All right. There we go. All right. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. We got some flatties. Maybe like the flatty daddies. That would be cool. I haven't seen P. Smitty out there in a while. He fishes for flats. Obviously, you got Steve Douglas, Chris Souders, um, Flat Rock, or is it Flat Rock? I forget his name. Yeah, buddy, that sounds like a plan. I'm liking this. More stuff on there. Jeez. That gets me frustrated. There's so much stuff that goes on. You think there's going to be enough? Yeah, crap's starting to come in now. I don't think that's not a fish. I don't think it's a fish. No fish, no fish. But I do have some stuff on this line that's really going to irk me. There we go. That's off of that. Oh, man. A little breezy. I haven't named a single one. Who's out there? Who's out there actually flathead fishing actively? Man, who puts the flatheads on the banks or on the boats? Well, obviously Pontoon Jody. Creole's been hitting the blues. Man, I can't even. Some big, heavy hitters. I mean, Palmetto's got some. He's got good flathead areas at Lake Moultrie. I think it is. He's got Lake Moultrie. Jeremy, Jeremy. I think Jeremy's coming on too. I think he's gonna be on. That'll be cool. I think Jeremy's gonna be there. So it's Mike, you, me, Jeremy, Jody, and 3 others. Yowzers. Man, 3 other heavy hitters. I don't know. That's going to be one for the record books. Who could it be? Who could it be? The thing is, I know it's no one from Pennsylvania. Huh. I wonder. I wonder. Hmm. Huh. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So they're so South Carolina, maybe I don't know if Mark from Catfish and Crappie, maybe Lyle. I don't know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to see. I want to see when they come. I want to be surprised. Wow, the fish stopped fighting. They just shut down on me. Oh, okay. All right, I got a line to watch now. Another guy, he's going back to his car, so I gotta check his line out. Hmm. Multiple. If so it could be J Dog, uh, Freddie. Freddie could be out there. Uh, yeah, I think some of the people who weren't on last week that were supposed to be might be on this week. I think that's what we have. That's what I think it is. I think we're gonna have some customers. Well, this guy down here. He's got this little ultralight pole. If he gets into one of them catfish, I feel sorry for that pole because that thing is gonna go down. Hmm. Drink. Bring the action. Come on. So we got two fish so far, two small guys. Uh, yeah, I mean, there's just so many. There's so many out there that I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to. But I mean, if she bring, if you get names like if Paz or Ernie or the Potomac crew comes out, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be some really tough competition because they are gonna 5 and 6 pound and 7 pound us to death. I mean, there's gotta be that's gonna be tough. Because if those guys, if one of those guys comes out, Chunky, if Chunky comes out, Chunky and Fishing with Gold, they hit the boat together. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough. I mean, those guys. Well, see, some of those guys they don't like to be out that late at night too. So I can see. You gotta make sure. It could be Mike Turner, Mike Greenwell, Danimals. Animals could be out there. There's just so many of them. I know. I know. I'm not even close. I mean, that's the thing is if there's big, big name flathead guys, that's a that's a tough situation. And it's nice and warm down there right now, and those fish are starting to spawn. Who else? Oh, Muddy Rivers. Um, Flores. He's another one. He's another flathead guy. Is that Chris Flores? That could be another guy that could. And that's what I just said, Chris Flores. Maybe fishing magician. He could be out there. He might do something. You got all the people in Missouri, the Missouri River. Oh gosh, I don't even know. Uncle Lou. That's another one. That's another guy. Yeah, yeah. Chris, I don't think Chris has the. I don't think he has the juice to stay out late at night. He might be a little. He might be more of a know daytime daytime fisherman stuff like that. I don't really see him doing too much at night. But that for that 4 hours, that 4 hours of nighttime fishing, once it gets past that 12 o'clock mark, some of these guys start to get worn down. Sometimes they can't handle it. You know what? If none of them guys, if none of the people that I mentioned are on the street tomorrow night, that's a good sign. That means there's someone that I haven't seen do too much flathead fishing. So I'm wondering, I don't know, maybe P. Smitty. P. Smitty might be one. He flathead fishes. He could be another one. Oh, what I do know is it's getting kind of cold. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you how many. Oh man, who the heck? There's just so many flathead fishermen. Oh goodness, flatheads. They have to. That's the thing is, I think they have to. Oh, Lee Evans got V3 Van to be out there. Ooh, uh, oh, so many to choose from. So many, too many to choose from. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. This is heartbreaking that I can't even think of three people. Three people after all the people I just named that could be in this challenge tonight, tomorrow night. I don't know. What time you got? Man, oh man. So it has to be like middle of the country. Middle of the country. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking middle of the country people. Nobody on the West Coast. I mean, Big Mike. Big Mike could be out there too. Definitely. But he's primarily blues. He's got flatheads in his waters though. Man, I don't know too many heavy. Ooh. Hmm. This thing, this thing's been dancing. Oh no. Uh, oh wow. Oh, it's been dancing because it's been caught up. No wonder it ain't catching any fish. Thing's been caught up. Great, good job, Kurt. Sure know how to keep it exciting here. All right. I'm gonna try to throw this. Yeah, I'm caught up in all kinds of crap. I'm gonna have to read that real quick. Just throw it out by that pile. Oh, cool. Look at those rods dancing. Man, that current is taking these rods. Need them to sit in and settle down. All right, let me go back to that. Okay, here's for the first duo. One is a chicken head, the other is a cat you don't want to pet. I get one is a chicken head and one is a cat. Yeah, you lost me. You lost me on that one. I have no idea what you're talking about. I am completely lost. That is so sad that I guess I'm not a good charades person, or man, who would, what kind of, huh? cat you don't want to pet? A jaguar? A lion? A tiger? What kind of, what the? I don't know. Oh, what the? I, I have no idea. I'm honestly, a chicken, chicken head? What's a chicken head? Rooster? What a rooster? Is there a rooster? So, what the? I can't. I don't even know. A, a, what kind of? What kind of? What kind of? I don't even know what kind of a chicken head. A chicken head. What the? What is he doing? Oh no, my son is. Uh oh. My son is in the chat. Oh no. Uh oh. He's watching me fish. Hey buddy, Alex, what are you doing? What are you doing on mommy's iPad? Or what are you doing on the phone? I hope you're not streaming this. Because we're not catching any fish right now. I caught two earlier, but oh, Adriana as well? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me do this. Oh no, I can't. Let me see if I can post this. Let me see if I can do this here. All right, click that link. Oh man, that is so bad. Oh my gosh. Nicole, click on that link and get into the follow the instructions. And let me see if I can get them on screen. See if they can help me out here and catch a fish.
Alex, you're look.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh!
What are you doing?
Alex, you're look.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, what's going on? So everyone, this is my son Alex.
You're look.
Hi, Daddy. Daddy, I'm here.
Everyone, this is my son
Daddy,
Alex.
we're here. Daddy, I'm here.
I'm getting double feedback. Are you on twice?
Feedback awful.
Dad. Hey, Daddy.
It just keeps
Daddy.
repeating what.
Hi, Daddy. Dad. Hey, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Eating what?
Hi,
Well, you
Daddy.
guys, you have to go back out and come back in. It's not
Hi, Daddy.
man, oh man, those kids are rough. They're giving me the thumbs down. That's not a good thing. That's not a good sign. My own kids don't think I can fish. It's so bad. Turn your volume on your phone down. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was rough. I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, I mean, thumbs down. Yeah, it's a thumbs down. My my daughter's caught as many fish as I did today. As she did the other day. She was able to catch 2 trout for me. 2 nice size. Actually, the one that I'm using right now is from her catch. Holy moly! But yeah, those are my kids. Oh, my wife. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna only be on here for a little bit longer. Kids are home. I gotta go spend some time with them before I gotta go. Actually, I don't know. Would you guys want to see me play some pool tonight? I have a pool league. I'm in a pool league, and what I could probably do is I can live stream my match. I don't know. Are you guys interested in me watching? You guys watching me play pool? Taking them to baseball first. What? Baseball first? There's going to be a scrimmage? I hope not. All right. Well, if there's a scrimmage going on, okay, guys. So we we are gonna uh, we are actually gonna wrap things up then. Um, I have to actually take my son to baseball. He has a scrimmage tonight, and he's got opening day this Saturday. So I guess they're gonna actually have the scrimmage. So I am gonna wrap things up, call it a day. We actually, we found out some good things about this spot. There are fish, and I got 2 of them, which is good. 2 fish today is not bad at all. I want to say thank you for everyone who showed up. All the moderators now, so putting out those links to the channels, that's good. Thank you very much for sharing out people's stuff. Once again, Thursday night. Apparently, Danny Stone is either very good at charades and I am very bad at charades, or I'm just not a good guesser. So we're gonna call it a day, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Oh, she had both open. Nice. Cause you talking about guest on the show. Uh, oh, is that me or Catfish Viking and see what he's doing? All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yes, thank you everybody. And again, like, subscribe, hit them thumbs up. My daughter likes to hit the thumbs down, so I don't know. She didn't see the first 2 fish that I caught. So thanks everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Take care. Catfish Curtis, I'm out of here.